Hello there, Aries. How are you today? Welcome to your general reading. This is a timeless reading, so trust that your intuition brought you here, because in today's spread, there is some message here that you're supposed to receive and use in your current situation. So whatever that is, go ahead and take it. Take what resonates, of course, and leave the rest for everyone else. If you'd like to share what that is, please do so in the comments down below. And if you'd like to claim this reading, that would be great too. All right, here we go. Aries, let's do this. Death card. All right, so you are, if you aren't already in the midst of a transformation, you're about to get there, right? So if you've completed that transformation, congratulations. But if you're in the middle of it or about to start it, welcome. All right, so this death card is actually a very good card. I know that it seems kind of ominous here, but the death card tells me that you've gone through some major life changes that are so important, and that you were meant to learn something about yourself and the situation. And one of the things is that the death card is meant to get you closer to your higher self. Whatever that highest purpose is for you, and only you can define that, whatever that is, it's getting you closer to that point, because something had to happen to get you to transform, to get you to move in that direction. I hope that makes sense to you. All right, look at that, Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups here, because with this transformation, it tells me that you are going to have wish fulfillment. Whatever it is that you are transitioning from, whether it's a major life change, which tells me it usually is. The death card isn't a joke. This is something where like, this isn't something like, you decided to go from, regular coffee to flavored coffee. It's not like that. We're talking major life changes, something that's really transforming you. Maybe you've realized your life's purpose, and whatever that is, continue on that journey, because look at what's happening here. I think you're going to be happier than ever when you realize that, wow, I see some tangible changes in me, and I'm all the better for it. You have to remember, though, that of course, there's times where you're going to resist that change. Everyone does. No one likes change, but you can't stay there. This person here is just kind of, arms crossed, not receiving anything new. But here you're being given this death card here. This transformation is actually being given to you as a blessing. Do you see that? This is from the hand of God, from the universe, handing you this opportunity to transform, to change your life for the better. Because I think you're looking at your life and going, I'm not really sure what my purpose is. I don't know what's going to get me to move from under this tree, but I don't know what it is. Universe says, well, look up, because I'm giving you something here. Even though it might not seem like a lot, it is, right? So it might not seem like it's a blessing, but it truly is. This is like the Ace of Cups, a new beginning, a new blessing. So take it. Take what the universe gives you. Look at that. So something in the past here is really just making you feel a sense of regret, grief, and you're dwelling on it a little bit at times, right? Because you're looking at what's been spilled instead of turning around and seeing that you still have these two cups. The two cups here are really important, because that's what's going to help you get on your merry way. You're going to pick up these two cups and you're going to add them to your other cups, so you end up with this happiness, this wish fulfillment. You see here, you've got all these cups. So something here is emotionally evolving for you, but you have to make that change so that you can get wish fulfillment. You can't stay here. This is like dwelling on the past here, right? Apathy for this person. This one's just grief, and he just won't get over it. Almost like he's lost the love of his life here, because he's got a heart right here and he's just really lamenting over it. But the thing is like, you got to turn around and pick up these two cups, because you have to give this other cup to someone else, right? Like the Two of Cups. So just a word. Now here, you are a little bit nostalgic. You might be given an opportunity to think about the past. Someone from your past may also come forward here. But nevertheless, it's okay to think about the past and all the happiness and sad times, because you are meant to learn from it. It's part of the tools to get you to transform. It's okay to think about the past. Just don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the past. Pick up the two cups and go your merry way. Otherwise, you'll never transform. Look at this. What did I say earlier about this cup here? I said that's like your Ace of Cups, and now here we are with the Ace of Cups. And like I've said in all of my other readings with the other zodiacs, and even your readings, whenever I start to call out the cards before I flip them over, it means that I'm really resonating here and I'm really connecting with your energy, and this is truly your reading, because right? These are all different cards, and they're all shuffled to death, and when I am able to call the cards out before flipping them over, that means that we're really connecting. Here you've got the Five of Pentacles. Again, this is that lack mentality. Why do you feel as though you don't belong? Why do you feel like you've lost everything, and that now you're feeling insecure? It's almost like you were blindsided. So universe is again with the number 5 here. So 5s are going to be important to you, okay? 5s and 4s, because 1 plus 3 here is 4 and 4. Okay, so here we've got you thinking about what you've lost. Universe is asking you to see things differently, right? What makes you think that you can't have the other 5 of Pentacles to make the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about abundance? So consider this a blessing. This is going to get you to see things very differently and see that, you know what, this may be a great opportunity here because I have the 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and I have the other 5 of Pentacles to go find, you know, so that I can make my 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So you have 2 aces down here, which again, pay attention. Number 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, if you see that, pay attention. So here you're receiving clarity. I think that you're really realizing here that you cannot stay in this sadness, this state of insecurity and instability. You have to see things differently, think about things differently, pick up these 2 cups, pick up the gifts that the universe is trying to give you. And I think you're going to gain clarity and you're going to have, you know, just victory over this. You're going to get over all of this and this, right? You're going to knock out the things that aren't really serving you any longer. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You're going from this person that is stagnant and doesn't want to move because he just wants to stare at what he's lost, to now somebody who is just full of energy, very impulsive, just so direct, ambitious, and assertive. Be very careful because you might, you know, kind of act a little impulsively, and then now you've got to deal with the consequences. So be careful with your words, your thoughts. You're all charged up, ready to go. Just be careful. Just be a little bit more measured. So here, understand that you're going to be surrounded by friends and celebration. You don't have to stay here, right, in this state of sadness. You've got friends, family that's going to support you. Just be aware that maybe, you know, like you don't go overboard in the partying, all right? And just be aware that, you know, you want to surround yourself with people who really support your growth, okay? You want that support this journey here, this energy field that you've got right here. And this is you seeking truth. Why did all that have to happen? Well, sometimes it's not about why, it's about like what lesson did you learn about yourself? All right, Judgment, spiritual awakening, right? So when you look up from here and here, receive the gifts that are being given to you here and go on your journey and learn from it, now you've got spiritual awakening. And you can take this powerful card, and you can take this into the future because now you're going to see things differently. You're going to approach things differently. You're going to receive things differently. And it's almost like you're so enlightened. You're like at a better place. I love that. Look at that, 4 of Wands. Again, the number 4 is important here, right? So 1 plus 3 is 4. So you've got stability, celebration. Here you've got celebration too. This is independence. This is unity, right? So this is about a milestone. So this could be a marriage proposal, a marriage, an engagement, birthday, retirement, something like that that's really going to solidify the rest of your life, only because you've gone through that spiritual awakening. But how did you get to the spiritual awakening? Well, you had to move. You had to move out of this state here. You realized you can't stay here dwelling over the past, and you can't stay here feeling sorry for yourself, right? And so now you're going to get up from out under this tree, and you're going to take your cups and your sword, and you're going to go about your merry way to receive your spiritual awakening, the meaning behind all of this suffering and pain, and what did it teach you about yourself. And now you can apply it so that your life is more stable, more fun, more independent, celebratory. You have milestones. You're really setting things in stone. I love it. Rejoicing. And then you've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups tells me that you're going to become emotionally mature because of everything here that you've gone through. This transformation that you're going through here is telling me that you are going to be emotionally stable, that you are going to be approachable and wise, devoted to whatever. If you're getting married, you're going to be devoted to your spouse because you've undergone this transformation. Underneath here, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Again, it's about your wealth and independence and stability. Wow, 6 of Pentacles and the Magician. I mean, look at that. You've got so many great cards here. See that? You're transforming, and now you're seeing, and you're being so grateful for all of the things, the blessings that you've had, that you've received, and then now you're sharing it with others. You're sharing your wisdom. You're supporting others, and you're creating the life of your dreams, and you're running away from the things that hurt you from the past, and you're going to learn the lessons behind all of this grief and heartbreak, and that's how you get here to this point of spiritual awakening. Once this is discovered, look at all the love and stability and joy that you have coming around you. Look at that. I love it. All right, let's get some other cards for you here. Aries, what other cards does Aries need to receive? What other cards? Here we've got beware of hidden truths. They will soon be revealed. Yes. So whatever it is that you need to know or learn from these situations here and here, and all the suffering you've had, you're going to find out, right? Beware of hidden truths, they will soon be revealed. I'm going to move this guy here because this is our truth seeker here. He's charging ahead and he wants to know the truth. You're going to find it. You're going to find it here because you got that big old sword. You're going to get clarity soon. The stars whisper your destiny. Follow their ancient light. Yes, absolutely. Follow the direction that your gut, your instincts, your intuition tells you to go. A protective charm will bring you safety and peace. So here, you may receive something from the past, right? And it's going to give you that peace. So maybe it's a family heirloom, you know, your grandpa's watch or something like that. Maybe a picture book. I just saw a picture book, like a photo album, is going to give you that safety and peace. Something about your past. I love it. All right, we've got a mystical encounter will change your path. Be prepared. So you may be receiving this charm, like if you were, if it's not connected to the past, maybe your past life, but I'm seeing someone who is kind of like at a flea market or some sort of art show, you know, where they have those little booths, and you're purchasing like a charm, like a necklace with a crystal or something like that. And, you know, the person who's communicating with you says, oh, well, this, you know, is a quartz crystal, or this is a protective charm, and you're going to purchase it and you're going to enjoy it, right? And this mystical encounter with this person is going to really kind of open your eyes and give you a little clarity, and you're going to consider that as a little bit of a blessing, and it's going to help you find that truth and spiritual awakening. It's going to work out in your favor. All right, Aries, this was a wonderful reading for you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and share this video with friends or other cross watchers. Thank you again for being here. I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.